Hey friends, thanks for joining me for another video. And guys, I never introduced myself. For those that are new to me, my name is Karen. I'm a well over 50 lover of makeup, just obsessed with makeup. I've been wearing a full face every day for 40 years. Yes, my mother started letting me wear a full face when I was like in later middle school, and I've been wearing it ever since. I never get tired of it. I never get tired of shopping for it, trying it, looking at it, talking about it. So yeah, that's me. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get into this, get ready with me. And I'm going to be using a palette that I have not used in a long time. It's this Hisi palette, and it's one of these rare beauty dupes. And I thought that was a beautiful palette to use to try to maybe get sort of a Valentine's look. So yeah, and that's what we're going to go in with. And as always, I've got my brows done, some eye primer on. Well, I did have some lip oil on. I think it's gone now, but it's fine. We're going to get started. And the first thing I'm going to do is take some, just to make sure my eye primer is set really well, I'm just going to go in with some of this powder that I got off TEMU, I don't know, maybe a couple of months ago, and you can already sort of see pan in it. Yeah, I've been hitting this hard. I've been liking this powder. Really liking it to set makeup and just everything. It does well under the eyes. So yeah, and it is so awkward doing this way, guys, because I have to, I'm right-handed, but I'm not going to bore you with the details because I've talked about it before, but I have to use my left hand, and the way I'm facing is kind of awkward, but we're going to get through this. Okay, first, guys, I'm going to go in with this shade right here to get started in the crease. This peachy mid-tone shade right here. What you doing, Guapster? Yeah, that's very pigmented. I forgot how pigmented and good this palette is. And y'all, I lost my TEMU dupe, although I used quite a bit of it, but still, there was still plenty left. My eye primer that is a dupe of the P. Louise that I got from TEMU a while back, I can't find it. I'm gonna have to get down on my hands and knees and just look under furniture and just everywhere. Okay, so we got that down. Guys, let's go in next with this pink, this deep sort of burgundy shade here, right there. And see what that does. If I could get the right end of the pencil, the brush. Duh, I'm not with it today, y'all. I'm gonna move this mirror a little closer. Okay, guys, it has done nothing but rain, and I am so tired of it. I know that we need rain, but when it just goes on and on and on for days, I don't know, it just gets really old. It kind of puts me in a funk. I'm not usually a person that gets really depressed, but this, oh, I also have a little bit of Benefit Fanfare mascara on too. And y'all, I'm a very heavy-handed person, and I don't think that being over 50 or any age really, even if you were 75 instead of 55 like me, I don't think that your age dictates how you have to wear your makeup, your clothing, your hair, or anything else. So yeah, but I'm gonna try to go in right beside or work in to this color a little bit of this lighter peach here. Just to kind of get a little bit of a gradient started in there. Let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to get you. Okay. Yeah, okay. But I've heard some of you guys are really getting slammed with snow, and I know you are tired of it. Y'all, this is so awkward. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this little small brush here. It's a small fluffy. This is by Half Kate. It's they call it a crease brush, but I use it for the lid. But yeah, these Half Kate brushes, you can get them at Ipsy. That's the only other place I've seen them besides Half Kate's own website. I'm not sure if they're on Ulta or anything like that. I need to check. I don't think they are. But yeah, this is a brand you frequently see in Ipsy. All right, I've got it on the brush. Let me spray it here with my Dollar Tree La Mercerie setting spray. Now, let me get that going and then work with my finger. Let me go in again. I'm going really heavy-handed with this. But heck, if I went heavy-handed with one eye, I might as well on the other. But no, I've always joked, guys, that I will be on my deathbed with my hair done and a full face of makeup. That's just how I roll. If I'm gonna die happy, I'm gonna die with a full face of makeup on. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I went a little too much with this white one, but I think it's okay. I'm gonna go through and guys, it's just really important when you're working your lighter shade into your darker shades on the outside, just hit them with your finger and get them blended in and just create kind of a fade. See that? And then sometimes you may even have to go back in on the outer corner with your darker color again if you've gone too far out with your light shade. But it looks like we're okay so far. This is not looking pink like I wanted it, really. The pink is not really showing up. It might just be my lighting. Let me see. I'm gonna go in with just a little of this purple, maybe, out here. And see if that makes it a little pinker. There's a bunch of noise going on outside. Just ignore it. The neighbors are getting new furniture delivered and they are just making so much noise. I looked out there earlier and I was like, what are y'all doing? I'm trying to film a video here, guys. Be polite. Have I got to go back in with a little bit more of a darker shade on this side? Maybe. Let me see. Let me just try to... Where'd my pencil go? Okay. I'm going to just darken this up just a hair out here. Yeah. I think we're looking okay, guys. Let me wipe this brush off and let me go in with... Guys, I usually don't use that many shades. I'm not like those people that can go in and use like every shade out of a palette. Y'all, I watched some makeup gurus and yes, they will go in like, I don't know, maybe a 20 shade palette and use like 10 of the shades on their eyes. They would just use a teeny bit of each one. And in the end, you really can't tell. But yeah, they indeed use every single shade. Yeah, and I think I'm wiping too much of my... Let's see. How we doing? I think we're looking okay. I need some better lighting and a less awkward way to go about doing this. I have just got shimmers everywhere. Okay, let me go in with some of this KVD full sleeve. It's a tubing mascara, y'all. So, it shouldn't give me a bunch of smearing throughout the day because I don't know that I'm going to wear a lash today. I have a few things to do. but I'm not filming another video or anything. So I think I'm just going to deal with the lashes I have. Wimpy as they may be, thank goodness Brian is getting off early today. He's been working like 12-hour shifts, even though his job has changed. And he's only supposed to be working like 8, maybe 10 now. But he's been, until they hire somebody else to fill his old position, he's been doing like 12-hour shifts, and it's just crazy. But thank God today he's not doing that many, because right now I'm having issues with my car battery and I need a jump. I think I'm just to the point where I really just need to buy a new car, guys. But I'm definitely going to have to get a new, look at all that shimmer all over my fingers. But I'm definitely going to have to, I need a makeup remover real quick to get this off before I get all this sparkle everywhere. But, yeah, and that was the last of those wipes. So I need to replace my wipes for in here. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm at the point where, I mean, I really just need to get a new vehicle. Well, I have just got sparkles everywhere. I think it's just going to be a matter of me having to wash my hands after all this. But anyway, I got some of it off. But, yeah, I'm just trying to keep her going for a while longer, because I don't do car payments. I think I've told you that, guys, that before. I'm just not, I'm going to try, even though I threw the papers away, I'm going to see if I can stick these up on here and see if I can use them again another time. It's a shame to waste them. Just use them once. I used the last pair 2 or 3 times, maybe 3. But I kept the papers to put back on the back of them. But yeah, I keep getting off topic here because my brain is always so scattered. Also, in case you're new to me, I have more problems, health problems, and other problems than a cat has fleas, as my mother used to say. I grew up in a truly Southern family, y'all, that used, I mean, all kinds of, my grandma was all about all these old school Southern sayings. I grew up truly Southern. You know, pinto beans, greens, you know, Southern. And that's why I have such a strong accent, and I say such weird, crazy things. But yeah, I do have more problems, health problems and otherwise, than a cat has fleas. And I'm on a lot of medication, and it gives me dry mouth, and some of it keeps me from sleeping. I'm just on such a crazy combination of meds that I'm surprised I even function. But anyway, okay, guys. But yeah, payments of any kind, being locked in a financing situation of any kind, gives me major stress. I feel trapped, and it just makes me nervous. Can't handle it. So I usually just buy an older car with cash. My older son did in Alabama, just did the same thing. His car was like, it was gonna, needed to get the timing chain replaced, and it was gonna be $1,800. It was not, his car was not worth doing that. So we had it hauled off to the junkyard and just got another one with cash. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go in, but yeah, I'm going to have to do the same thing soon, I'm afraid. So I need to start really putting back for a vehicle. But anyhow, guys, this is a cream foundation. The brand is BMR. And I believe this is supposed to be a dupe of that new Rihanna stick foundation that's been really popular. A lot of beauty gurus have been reviewing it and stuff. And it doesn't look like it's going to be a whole lot of coverage. It looks like, as usual, y'all, stuff from TEMU is always really light. And I think it's because they have a lot of Korean makeup, cosmetic makers. And they just, I think they aim to, you know, go for the undertones and shades of Asian skin, which is obviously very fair and beautiful. But anyway, let's see if we can get this blended out here with this brush and see if we can get it matching somehow. It's like I've said before, usually, and I may have put on too much, but it looks so sheer. I just wanted to make sure I had enough. Anyway, guys, yeah, it's like I've said before, if you'll wait a few minutes and let a really light shade oxidize and have a few minutes to like meld with your skin, adjust to your pH and whatever, the vibe of your complexion, it will sometimes, you know, work its way out a little bit. And if it doesn't, you can always go in with bronzer, which we're going to do, blush, maybe a little bit darker concealer. You can make it work. Now, if it's too dark, that can be you can go in with a lighter. This is really too light for me, I think. But you can go, if the foundation's a little too dark, that's a little bit harder to fix. But you can go in with a concealer that you've purchased that's a little too light or something and work with it. As long as you're not like too many shades off, you can try to work with them. But obviously having the right shade is ideal. But guys, let me see what this is going to do here. It blended out really well. I would say it's medium coverage. Let me look in the... it's looking okay. I would definitely say this is a medium coverage, and it's definitely not going to be a matte. This is going to have to be set down with powder for sure. I'm just making sure it's good and blended, guys. Okay, now, speaking of bronzer, I'm looking forward to seeing how this dries down. It's still a little tacky. I'm going to give it a few minutes to do its thing. But yeah, that's definitely light to medium coverage. It's not as light as I thought it was going to be, but you can still see a lot of stuff through it. Like, I removed my mustache this morning, guys, and I'm still like have some redness here. You can see through it. In fact, I may have like made myself dry and flaky. Where'd that brush go? Let's see. Let me go to this more. Okay, now let's try some bronzer. Guys, I have been using the heck. You can see I've used a lot of it. This is by the brand Le Cover on TEMU, and I'm pretty sure this product is still around. I think I've seen it recently. It was a bronzer and highlighter, and it came broken. The highlighter was just completely shattered. So I tried to like fix it with alcohol, but I wasn't going to use it anyway because I don't like highlighter on me. So but this bronzer is a fabulous nude, really neutral is the word I'm trying to look for, tone. It's perfect for light skin. I love it. And I love using this brush for it. I'm going to put a little bit up here. A little bit out here. Ooh, and we've been going 18 minutes. I got to hurry this up, guys. I've been doing way too much talking and not enough applying. Yeah, I really like this bronzer. And as always, I'm heavy-handed. I'm gonna go in with the sponge here in a second. I have my little mushroom sponge from the Alice in Wonderland collection at Dollar Tree. I dampened it earlier. I'm gonna go through with that in a few minutes and try to, make sure everything's good and blended. But first, I'm gonna go up under here. And guys, this is a brush I got a long time ago at TJ Maxx. It's Suva Beauty. 180 is the number. I don't know. I've never seen it again, but I wish I'd bought 2 of them because I really like it. It's the perfect density and size to do bronzer. All right, now, where I got some on my chin, let me go back through here. Okay. Now, I'm going to go through with some concealer. Y'all, this is another concealer that I've not used with y'all before. As you can see, I've used some of it. This is an obvious dupe of this is TEMU, and it's an obvious dupe of the Maybelline eraser, not magic eraser, that's the cleaning sponge. some kind of eraser Maybelline's had out for years. And I was always a fan of that concealer. So I figured I would like this one too. And it's pretty good. It's actually a pretty decent shade. We're going to wrap this up soon, guys. We're going to be done with this soon. All right, I'm going to take the little small end of this brush here. And try to blend out a little bit. And yes, I make all kinds of crazy faces. I sure do while I'm putting on makeup. I think it's just par for the course, isn't it? Crazy faces. Because you're concentrating for one thing. Yeah, I'm going to go in with a little bit more of this down here beside my nose where I've got some redness yeah, this is definitely, it's drying down though. But powdering it will definitely help. Let me just tap this in. And I'm not going to try to contour my nose today, guys. I don't have time to get into all that. I don't like for these get ready with me's to be too terribly long. But yeah, get my eyebrows flattened back out again. I'd put that wax stuff from Dollar Tree on them and it usually holds them, but I guess I've been too overzealous with the brush. Now my nose is itching. Oh, because I've got a hair on it. Okay. Okay, let me just go back under here one more time. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with some blush. Let me just go through with the sponge real quick. Make sure I'm not too obvious with these brown dots on my forehead and blend them out good. Okay, now let's go in with some blush and then we will powder. No, I'll put on some, well, yeah, I'll powder and then I'll put on some kind of lip. Let me take this brush here. This is another TEMU blush that I have really enjoyed. It's by the brand Famati. It's just a really pretty everyday pink. Okay. And guys, some of these beauty gurus, I mean, they act like once you've gotten like out of your 30s, you should be like retiring all your makeup and using nothing but high-end stuff like Charlotte Tilbury and, you know, Patrick Ta and Pat McGrath and stuff like that. But I don't think that's necessary at all. I mean, I think you can use what you want at any age. It's more about knowing how to apply makeup than the stuff you're actually, obviously when you're talking about foundation and concealer and stuff like that, I mean, either it has coverage or it doesn't. But other products, yeah, I'm gonna take, wipe this off on tissue quick. I'm gonna take this to do powder. I'm going back into the same one I used on my eyelids. Oh, and by the way, this is another Makeup Forever dupe. I panned another one of these before, and so I ordered another one. The packaging here is round. The other one was more rectangle like this, but it's the same product. This is a really nice powder, and it's got a really big mirror in it. It's nice, and the brand is M.N Ink. Y'all, I'll try to link some of this, okay? But yeah, this foundation's feeling pretty good now. Okay. Yeah, it's feeling pretty good now. Okay, I'm gonna take this lip liner here. This is just sort of a brownie pink nude. Okay, filling in. Okay, and now, y'all, I'm gonna go in. Y'all remember in my last, it was either my Ice Cream Beauty box or bag for last month, for January, that I received this crazy, sparkly, hot pink lipstick. That's just an overspray, the sparkly stuff. It's basically just a really crazy fuchsia red lipstick. But since it's Valentine's, and this is why I don't like lipstick. Okay, I'm a little out of the lines with this, but this is why, y'all, I'm not a huge fan of bullet lipstick. I feel like I can't control it or something. I don't know. Let me try to, ooh, I'm making a mess on my face, y'all. This is going everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, I went out of line down here. I'm gonna have to put a little bit more foundation, y'all, and fix this. Yeah, I went crazy. Something told me not to fool with that crazy lipstick, and I did it anyway. A little voice inside my head was saying, Karen, don't get involved with that lipstick. Guys, the only thing about these lip liners is that I've got several of them and the lids don't stay on. I mean, well, maybe it will stay this time. But like when I put it down, the thing comes back off. Let me put a little concealer on right here. Just where I messed up my mouth. Okay, now let's go in with this crazy, glossy, shimmery lip gloss. This is super duper sparkly. And it doesn't really have a lip applicator, so you have to kind of go in with your finger, or I guess I could use a brush if I had one on me. Wow, that really gives it some sparkle. I believe this gloss would wake up the most matte lip and bring it to life. My light's going out on me. Now that's a red lip. That is a crazy red lip. And a very sparkly one. Pretty. Lord, this wipe is getting a workout. It is getting a workout. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more powder on. Let me see how this, yeah, this foundation is pretty much dried down now. And it's transfer proof so far, it looks like it. Yeah, it's not transferring to my hand. I'm satisfied. I'm pretty happy with this look. Y'all, I shouldn't have even taken that off. Y'all, this is the bun I slept in And I didn't even bother to fix it when I got up. It's barely hanging on. I mean, my hair's just all out of it. But I don't know about y'all, but I cannot sleep with hair around my face. It's just another thing that makes me nervous and anxious. And so, yeah, I usually put it in a bun, whether it's straight or curly. But I just got up this morning. I was like, well, it's still up there. I'm just going to leave it. But anyway, guys, that's all. I'm pretty happy with this Valentine's look. I mean, it was all TEMU makeup. Yeah, this was all TEMU makeup. Every bit of it. And I'm real happy with this face. I've got a full afternoon of errands that I'm going to go do. And yeah, I'm going to proudly wear it. I'm going to put on some earrings and maybe a chain and some rings, and so I can be me and maybe try to fix this bun. But yeah, I'm going to face the day like this. I hope you guys have an awesome day. If you're new to me, sorry, I'm just always kind of goofy with makeup. That's part of the fun of doing it. I mean, it's just supposed to be fun and enjoyment. It's not supposed to be stressful. But anyway, and you can always fix it. It always washes off, wipes off. That's what makeup wipes are for. That's what Kleenexes are for. And then you can just go in and fix whatever mistakes you made. Y'all, makeup is not that scary. It's really not. And it can be a lot of fun at any age. It's not just for the youngins. Okay, y'all, I'm going to let you go. I've talked long enough. I need to get this thing uploaded and get out on the road and get going. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great one. And y'all, I have a humongous TEMU haul coming tomorrow. Like, huge. Like, I've got 4 bags going here full of stuff. So I'm just going to unload, go through as much as I can in about 30, 40 minutes. And so, yeah, it's going to be a good time. And I'll see you then. Have a great one. Bye.